What's up guys, welcome back. So first off, I want to apologize for the lack of content over the last 3 weeks. I got a new job and it is pretty taxing, and it's what pays the bills. So I've been working really a whole lot actually, and today I'm off work early though, and I'm getting in the water, and I'm just trying to get my stuff together right now. This is kind of short notice. Bro, so I just pulled out all my dive gear to get ready, and it's all covered in ants. But I'm gonna do this. I got 2 hours till dark. I'm doing this. This is happening no matter what. All right, guys, here we go, right back into it. Starting this off with a warm-up drop down to around 40 feet. And I have not dove this area in at least 3 months, so I expected there to be a pickup of life out here, and there certainly is. There's tons of fish moving around. I got this school of blackfin barracuda swimming off to my right there, and some snappers, some moo, a couple of emperor fish darting in and out. So at this point, I'm feeling pretty good about what's happening out here. So I, take in my surroundings, try not to spook anything off, and then I push off the rock and head back up to get a breath. So after I catch my breath, I turn around and I get right back down here to around the same spot. I push a little deeper this time, just to have somewhere nice and flat to lay out. My goal on this dive is to get a couple of these blackfin barracuda. If you watch the channel, you know I do enjoy eating blackfin barracuda. They're pretty tasty, and usually with great barracuda or any of the other types, you have to watch out for parasites and ciguatera and all this other stuff, but luckily these guys usually don't carry that, and they are extremely tasty. So I just wait on one to get close enough, and then I go ahead and pop him, and when they're schooled up, it's pretty nice. You can get 2 in 1 shot, which is what happened there. As I'm dragging these up, some of the other barracuda in the school decided they're going to try to take a bite out of this guy on the bottom. And one of them actually does. I think he nicked his tail. And check those guys out. Give them a good knife to the brain. Try to be as humane as possible. It's always nice to stone them so there's no pain, but all right. Move down the reef a little bit. And I catch one of these giant sweet lips sitting on top of a rock down here, and as I'm doing my breathe up, I think he's kind of weary of what I'm doing, so he scoots down into one of these cracks. And this is just an attempt by me to get down there and see if I can find him in one of those cracks and maybe get a shot on him. But most of the time, once these guys hole up, it's pretty impossible to get them. But they are super tasty, so it is worth a try. And here's a fish I do not see very often on this part of the reef. Usually the Tataga are reserved for east side or areas closer to the preserves, and this is actually a probably a 17-18 inch Tataga swimming around in front of me right out here, and I'm doing my very best to coax him in, but he's big and it's for a reason. He's pretty smart and pretty aware that I'm trying to get at him and not really gaining any ground. So I give a little push off the rock, but he knows what's up, so he just skips right off. And the area I was at was pretty murky, so I moved out to a little area that we call this a lugwa rock, and it's around an area me and the guys fish called the sand pit. And in these cracks, there's usually something hanging out down here. I've shown it in some videos before where, you know, there's mamulin or other fish like tangisen and stuff hanging out. And there is life down here. I'm not really certain what I want at this point. I see a good-sized parrotfish. You'll see a little salmonetti swim by here. But all of a sudden, something catches my eye after this salmonetti swims by. And it is this giant roy, or godao. So I pop this dude and then head back up. Check out those pretty colors. It's such a beautiful fish. They're really good eating too. So after I bring this guy, I head in for shallower water. I've noticed the boat action is starting to pick up, and for some reason I left my dive float sitting at the house. It's a dumb move on my part. I never even thought about it. I didn't grab it. I just got my stuff as quick as I could and went across the road. But the boats have started moving in and out of the channel in Malesso, so I've decided to try to move back into shallower water. And it's not really shallow here. It's almost 25-30 feet. This is a good area though, and as you can see, there's tons of life here. There's tons of structure to hide behind, and it's just a really fishy area. If you can't tell, there's that uku swimming around, and I've got uku eyes right now. That's all I see, and that's it's really what I want. And I start hearing an engine in the background, and you'll hear the noise pick up here in just a second. And I'm thinking to myself, oh man, that boat is coming in fast. I can hear the engine really fast, so I turn around and there it is, right over top of me. So I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, but it is really selfish of me to put the person who's driving this boat in a situation they can't control or they have no knowledge of, right? So just always remember to take your dive float, no matter how deep or where you are going. But after they pass, I see them drop anchor, and I catch these clownfish down here, and I'm still trying to hunt this uku, so I go down and give these guys a little wave and play with them and see if I can coax this uku to come back in. But maybe the boat has scared him off. And there are schools of blackfin barracuda everywhere. This isn't the same school as before. It's a different school. These are a lot smaller. And Mr. Uku never shows up, so I move on out to deeper water again, because I'm pretty sure I know where he's went, which is right back out to Lugwa Rock. As you can see, the sun's starting to go down, so it's pretty dark, and I do see this guy hanging out in the sand. So I drop down, get as low as I can, and I give a couple of grunts, see if I can coax him in, and he comes in, but then he swims back down towards the sand. But with Ukus, they're going to dart in a few times, so I know it's just a matter of time before this guy comes back. And just like clockwork, he does just that. He heads straight towards me. I wait for him to give me a side profile, lunge out, take a shot, and I hit him dead center, but he just hits that crack and rolls the flopper over and takes off. At this point, there's no chance of getting this Uku in anymore, so I turn around and I just start swimming back towards shore. All right, I'm out of the water, dude. I made it out right as the sun was already down. I made it out right as it got dark. A couple of good-sized blackfin. Check out that gadal, the good-sized peacock. Successful night. Look who made it by right as I'm getting out of the water. This dude said he caught 19 mahi today. Yep. 19 mahi on out on the boat. Fishguam.com, baby. Fishguam.com. Heritage Charters. If you want to catch some fish, that's the way to go. Out with Carlos and Jeremiah here. They hook it up. I'm gonna stick to my measly little 3 fish. But hey, it's late. I'm gonna get these fish cleaned off, get this dive gear off, get a nice shower, and hop in the bed, man.